5 times per year. This just seems funny to me.
Hello, you're welcome to my channel. My name is Bukume Crow. So guys, I'm here again with another German reaction video. This time around, we're going to be checking out a video titled 7 Things You Don't Do in Germany. Yes, don't try this in Germany. So I'm eager to learn what you should not do in Germany. So let's check it out.
Today, you get to learn from my mistakes because here are 7 things that I learned pretty quickly not to do in Germany.
Amazing. I can't wait.
Hey everyone, I'm Dana and you're watching Wanted Adventure Living Abroad. Number 1, do not walk or stand in the bike lane. This is something that I discovered and learned about within my, I would say, first few weeks living in Germany. The bike lanes here are sacred. They are not for walking. Now, of course, this makes a whole lot of sense. Bikes over here, walkers over there. Much safer and more convenient for everyone. But the problem is that in a lot of places, the bike lane is right next to the sidewalk. So if you're a tourist or new to the city, you might not realize or just momentarily forget that there's a difference between the two. You're thinking about other things and just accidentally drift into the bike lane, or you get out of your car and linger a little too long in that bike lane there. But don't worry, you will be reminded quite quickly with an emphatic bring bring of someone's bicycle bell, and then possibly an irritated hey shout as they speed away. Number 2. While we're on bikes, do not bike in the wrong direction. Of course, not out on the street, but also not in those bike lanes. But what if there's nobody coming? No bike in sight, and I just have to bike like 10 seconds in the wrong direction in the bike lane to get to the traffic light so that I can cross the street and bike in the right direction. I'm warning you, don't
dangerous.
do it. Just don't do it because you very may well get a ticket for it. Number 3, don't grill on the balcony of your apartment, or at least not too often. I first learned that balcony grilling isn't so loved here in Germany, or at least not in Munich, when a friend of mine told me that a bunch of his neighbors complained to the landlord because he grilled a couple times in 1 week. And even then, I still didn't really believe it until we moved into a new apartment, and written into the contract was that we were only allowed to grill out on our balcony 5 times per year. This just seems funny to me. I love the smell of grilling food. Oh, it's so good. One time when my neighbors...
Wow, that's really strange. But I paid for the rent now. There's no big deal in grilling your fish, grilling things at your balcony. How can you grill 5 times a year? Wait, will your landlord actually count the number of times you've grilled in a year? Or how will you know that you are grilling more than necessary? And how will you know that you've not grilled up to 5 times? That part is really, really strange. If you are that kind of person that loves to grill, how will you survive? How will you, no. Oh, that's really strange. I'm sure some people will still violate the rules. I'm sure some people are still finding ways to, because you can't tell me you're counting how many times I'm grilling at the balcony, because you can't be putting eye on me all day long or 24 hours per day to know if I'm grilling or not. And that part where she said bike has its own lane, passenger has its own lane. The passenger's lane is very small and tiny. What if the bike is not coming? Can't you just quickly stretch leg and move to the bike lane? And any bike that is coming will blow the horn of this bike to alert you that it's coming. But they said it's not allowed. Don't violate the rules. Maybe that can lead to punishment, or it can lead to harassment, and just for peace the reign. And but that balcony thing, it's strange to believe, guys.
Were grilling outside on their balcony. I went out there just because it smelled so good. And you know what? They ended up apologizing to me, assuming that I came out because I was annoyed with their grilling. No, I love it. Please don't stop. It smells so good. And can I have a bite, please? Number 4. Don't walk inside someone's home with your shoes on. I talked all about Americans leaving their shoes on while inside in an Ask an American episode, which I will link to down below. But just know that here in Germany, people usually, in general, take their shoes off at the front door and then often wear slippers, Hausschuhe, around the home. So if you go to someone's home here in Germany and you don't know, just ask. Or do what I do. Just bend down and start taking off your shoes and wait for them to stop you saying, oh, no, you can leave them on. And if they don't, which they usually don't, then I finish taking them off. Number 5, don't wish someone a happy birthday before it's their birthday. Now, I've talked about this in the birthday video and the superstitions video. Wishing someone a happy birthday before their birthday is considered bad luck in Germany. I guess it's like counting your chickens before they've hatched. In Germany, people need to actually make it to the very day of their birthday before they will accept birthday wishes. And Germans often celebrate into their birthday. So they'll meet up in the evening before their birthday and then celebrate into it. So don't show up at that party and say happy birthday right away, even though it is their birthday celebration. You have to wait until the clock strikes midnight, and then everyone wishes them a happy birthday on their birthday.
Wow, but that's gonna be hard to do. But over here, some people do it. Some people do it pre-birthday party. But there's no way you do a pre-birthday party and you don't want to wish the celebrant happy birthday in advance. Also, if you say happy birthday in advance, it's not a big deal. Is it also wrong? Like, how will I go to a pre-birthday party and I will not say anything to the celebrant? Like, it's just look as if I'm just a glutton. I'm just there for the food. Like, you have to show concern. You have to show care. Let the person know that it's not because of food I came here. I also came here to wish you well, to celebrate you. But said it's considered as a bad luck. Ooh, that's really strange. Well. It's something that one can adapt to. It will be very hard if you actually used to, celebrating people's birthday, because here in Africa, over here in Nigeria, most of the time we celebrate our loved ones earlier before their day. If the person is very close to you, you remember the date. But if you don't remember the date, you can wish the person happy birthday on that day. But if you remember the date, we don't say anything wrong saying happy birthday in advance. That is, your birthday is to come, so we say happy birthday in advance. But this one is going to be hard to actually, do. Not to wish the person happy birthday and you're going for the person's pre-birthday party. That's strange.
6, do not cross the street on a red light, especially if there are children around. Now, this one might cause some controversy. I mentioned this in another video as well and got a bunch of people commenting that I'm crazy, that people don't care and never wait for the light to change. They cross whenever they want to. And then I also got a bunch of other comments from people saying I'm totally right, that it's not allowed, and that they often also see people waiting for the green light before crossing. All I know is that I have seen people get scolded and yelled at for crossing on a red light, especially when there are kids around. So that's my experience with it. And number 7, don't talk loudly on the U-Bahn. At least here in Munich, it's inside voices on the underground. Whispering quietly with the person next to you is okay, but talking any louder than that will start to turn heads and get you some evil stares in your direction. Last year, Mr. German Man and I went to Athens, and there it was just the opposite. The underground was so loud, and everyone was yelling, listening to music, talking on their phone. Not here in Munich. Compared to the underground in Athens, the Munich underground, it just seems so absolutely silent. I really noticed it the other day. People usually don't talk on their phones, or if they do, it's really quick. Like, oh, I'm on the underground, I have to go. Okay. They don't listen to music without their headphones. They don't yell to each other across the car. At least not most of the time. And if someone does do one of these things, you can almost guarantee that someone else or multiple people are going to be giving them a sour look. So unless you want that look cast in your direction, just come on and be quiet until you get back off again. So my question for you is, what did I miss? What other things should you not do in Germany? And what things should you not do in your home country, wherever it is in the world? Please let me know in the comments below. Thanks so much for watching.
Oh God. Wow, that's really crazy. That underground, I think that should be right. No, underground, it echoes. When you're in underground and you shouting, even when you're talking slowly, people can still hear your voice because to echo aloud. So you don't shout and yeah, a noise maker. You cannot stay down underground for long because you disturb other people. And the traffic light, it's wrong for you to cross when the light has not brought out green. Well, me, I do that if I notice that there's no car coming. Yeah, the road is like almost empty. The cars coming are way far from me, and there's red light. I will cross. People don't like taking that risk because they believe, oh, a car can just, yeah, sometimes it's dangerous because a car can just come in anywhere. But if it's one way, you can cross. But if it's not one way and it's a place where a bike can come from another direction and all those kind of things, very dangerous, very dangerous. The best thing is for you to wait for the green light to come up before you cross. I really enjoyed watching this video because well, it made me know more about Germany and learn more about their don'ts. Yes, I really enjoyed watching. So guys, that's all I have for you in this particular video. Hope you enjoyed watching. Give it a thumbs up if you did. Kindly subscribe to my channel if you've not done so for more reaction video. Share and comment. I'll see you guys in my next video. Stay blessed. Bye.